Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to ask question number 114 of 2017 under my name to the Minister for Forestry. Can the Minister inform the House on how the Fiji Pine Limited has assisted landowners in terms of machines to participate in the logging industry?
Thank you, Honourable Minister for Forestry.
Madam Speaker, I rise to respond to the question raised by Honourable Member Mosese Bulitau. Thank you, Honourable Member, for your questions. Madam Speaker, apart from job creation with the pine industry and lease payments to landowners, the Fiji Pine Limited pays a 3% forest-based levy to forest-based companies to venture into business activities within the pine industry, thereby increasing landowner participation and returns. The company also pays a 2.5% levy to the Forest-Based Trust for community-based projects. Other payments to landowners include a stamped fee of 12% and more recently, the introduction of the lease security bonus payment since 2014. Madam Speaker, the total amount of 3% forest-based levy paid out to landowner amounts to about $1,816,750 since 2012. These are Polololo, Nandi, Nambo, Ra, Boa, and Maduata to invest in machines and other equipment for participation in the logging industry. The 2.5% forest trust levy, on the other hand, Madam Speaker, amounts to about $1,662,966.32 since 2012 for investing in community-based projects, which may include harvesting equipment as well. There is also an added component of funds paid to landowners for stampage, similar to royalty, and this has amounted to almost $4 million since 2012. So, Madam Speaker, in total, the FPL has paid out a sum of $7,421,755 to landowners since 2012, and this would allow them to invest in machines and other equipment to enable their active participation in logging operations. Further to these financial returns to landowners, to enable them to participate in logging, Madam Speaker, upon request from the pine industry, the government has supported SCARP applications to allow these landowners to invest in machines for harvesting purposes. My ministry, Madam Speaker, has been assisting our local forest sector business through a seed capital assistance revolving fund, where the ministry provides the initial one-third deposit to recommend borrowing through the Fiji Development Bank loan scheme to assist in the purchase of harvesting machines and equipment to these prospect companies. To date, Madam Speaker, under the SCARP program with the Fiji Development Bank, my ministry has assisted over 60 forest-based business individuals with a total allocation of $3.38 million. Out of this $3.38 million, $2.9 million was approved for 49 landowner-based companies to purchase harvesting machineries to supply pine logs to Fiji Pine Group of companies. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary question.
Madam Speaker, when it was established, the selling point was exclusively all logging companies will be arranged from the landowner. So can you tell this House please, how many logging contractors are there and how many of these are owned by the landowners?
Madam Speaker, it's which I'll provide later.
Oh. The answer will be provided written. It's a statistical in nature. Will be provided. Thank you. There being no other, Honourable Bulitau.
Thank you, Madam. I thank the Honourable Minister for the answer this morning. Given that he has enlightened the House in regards to the benefits that's going to the landowners, but will there be any assessment conducted by the Ministry in regards to this sector in order to actually value and actually see improvements on how landowners participate in this particular industry? Will there be a review or assessment done in regards to this?
Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, for the information of the House, I mentioned this morning 6 forest-based companies that predominantly owned by all the respective landowners in every stations. I mentioned Nambou, Nandi, Lololo, Boa, and Maduata. These are the forest-based companies which is owned by all the land-owning units who lease their land to Fiji Pine Limited. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I give the floor to the Honourable SMS Akaraki.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just that the names that are being mentioned, Madam Speaker, by the Honourable Ministers does not include Lakemba. Can the Honourable Minister explain what is the process, that needs to be followed in order for landowners that have pine trees on their land to be also included in the scheme that is mentioned?
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, there are 2 categories. One is the people who lease their land to Fiji Pine Limited. The other category is the scheme, which is community-owned, like Lakemba. It is not leased to the Fiji Pine Limited group of companies. So the SCAF that qualifies everyone, including Lakemba and also the landowners that lease the land to Fiji Pine, under the scheme, under the SCAF.
Thank you, Honourable Hariwere.
Madam Speaker, I just like to ask the Honourable Minister about scholarship opportunity for landowners' children. Is there opportunity for landowners, especially the children, to attend tertiary institutions in terms of the benefits that have been accrued by the pine?
Madam Speaker, I already mentioned this morning, 2.5% goes to the forest-based trust that looks after the community development, including education.
Thank you, Honourable Dulaki Barata.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. All those landowners' company that are assisted by the FDB, how many of them? And how are they performing? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, I already mentioned the companies that's already being assisted by FDB, the number. Those are all landowners, 60.
Thank you.